think the first one is just the novelty, the newness of it. There are people who just want to be on top of the next big thing, and so they're attracted to this. The most interesting part of it from a consumer behavior perspective is that I think it's probably related to a desire for authenticity, to be authentic. And of course, when you buy one of these, what you're buying is assurance that this is the original, whatever it is, painting or video clip. And so we live in a society where very few things are authentic anymore, and people, I think a lot of people really have a desire for that. Younger people in particular, when you look at the qualities that they look for in a brand that they choose, just generally, they're looking for brands that are authentic, that talk directly and honestly to the customers, and they're the real thing. They're not some big faceless corporation, and so there's that kind of human connection there. I think that that's a quality that people are willing to pay for, and they're betting that other people are willing to pay for that. In our world, we kind of have, how can I put this? We kind of have two domains, very generally, that we refer to as the sacred and the profane. The sacred and the profane. And when I say that, I don't mean it in a religious sense. Something that the culture sees as special and unique and very valuable. And we often separate those things physically from things that are mass produced. So for example, if you go to a big art museum, if you go to the Louvre in Paris and you go to see the Mona Lisa, it's literally separated from the viewers so that you can't touch it. I mean, for safety reasons as well, but works of art that are considered to be sacred in the sense I'm talking about are protected and given special status. And then what happens is they can move into what, and I'm using the word profane. It becomes ordinary when it becomes just part of the daily world, and it loses its significance. So for example, let's take that Mona Lisa again. If I take that image of Mona Lisa and now I put it on t-shirts and I sell thousands of those t-shirts, then that image is no longer sacred. It's become a commodity. It's mass produced. But I think they're looking for something that is guaranteed to be sacred. So in other words, you can always trace who owns it, and you can never make a copy of it that you can sell. Some of this is driven by a lack of faith in traditional currency, and of course speculation with cryptocurrency, and that part of it is just like any other investment bubble. So there's certainly no shortage of people who predict that this will crash, and for a long time it looked like it wasn't really going to take off. So markets, I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, but clearly there's a lot of speculation by people who don't care whether something is unique. They just see this as, again, I personally don't think so. I think it's the early stages of speculation and a bubble, but again, I'm not a financial expert. But I do think for some people who are just going into this to make money, they're going to either make it quickly or they're going to find something else to do with their money.